A little late this morning. Had to get some stuff done. Kind of ran over, so it's okay. What we're looking for this morning, guys, is we're all going along at 420, 424. So we're going along 424. Okay, in case what is 424 is my goal. It sounds like we're all screwed here again. 424 and 427, guys. That's my longs I'm looking for. That's exactly what we're looking for. Oh, yeah. I just want to get up here and get this thing done right here. 424. Well, I'm trying to put a, there it is, 427 right there. See that, guys, right there? 424, 427. You know, you can go 410 also. So we're just trying to get this thing to pull back to the 24 to go long.
Surprise! Pulled a switcheroo on you guys. How's everybody doing this morning? Looks like NQ is doing the ripping thing. Looking like we're going to run up to 640. How's everybody doing this morning? Obviously, there is a little bit of audio issues. So here we are. It is Monday morning. You know, Mondays are Mondays. Things happen. Doing great. What's up, Peter? What's up, everybody? Everybody have a good weekend? Everybody recharged? Everybody ready to hit the charts? How about that gap up last night? Gap up, gap fill. So kind of back in that that range from about 6 to 9 last night Eastern. So consolidation zone. If we break above 680, market's gonna go a little nuts. Somebody let me know, is the war offer on? I haven't checked in the last like 5 minutes. Can't tell. I think it was off, then it was on, and then it was back off. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna check the news before I start getting into it, just to really see what's going on. If you go into our the BluSky Discord, we do have a news feed. So let's see. Last thing I see was 9:55 Trump. Oil firms, get your prices down. You tell them. You tell them. The last 5 minutes, the war was both on and off. Okay. Love trading during that. This is great. So let's kind of do our top-down analysis, see what's going on. Daily started to flip a little bullish, some very indecisive candles, but definitely a broken structure to the upside. Again, breaking that, let's just call it 700. Breaking 700 would be bullish continuation. 4 hours, well, pop out, consolidate, breaking structure a little bit. So leaning on the bullish side, especially if we can break the this high. I'm pretty sure this is where we dumped from on Friday. Yeah, okay. So if we can break this high, bulls are in full control. I'm kind of eyeing this 550 level to see how we react around there. Let's go, Justin. I'm done already on 5 accounts already. I mean, the market's been moving, so I can see that. With the first 15-minute. Pretty bullish 15-minute orb. We're stuck inside it right now. I'm debating taking a stab at a 540 to 550 long. Just make the background white. Yeah, I heard you're trying to get Nick on here. Maybe one day. So this 540 level lines up with VWAP. It is some resistance. I'm curious what's going to happen here. 4-hour candle did just close. So a whole lot of consolidation in this area. It's going to be a little choppy. If you want to be safe, we're going to wait for a 680 break or a 540 break to the downside. That's kind of our little established range we're in. Bidding 557. Yeah, I like this area. I'd like to get in a little bit lower than that, but I see what you're talking about. I definitely see what you're talking about. $424. Yeah, I mean, it ripped right past it. Okay, so that was a great touch of support. You got filled? Damn, nice. That's a quick like 50 points for you. All right, so price is doing what it's supposed to. That's always good. You never know on a Monday morning, especially with all the headlines coming out. BS is ripping. Is it? See how price is reacting in this area? Very back and forth. Very back and forth. Ooh. Wow. They are very out of sync right now. Interesting. Well, if you did take longs off the support, I hope you took your profit. Because prices are moving. Price is a moving. All right, curious if bulls can hold right here. This 540 level is pretty important for me. You know I did before even good. In and out, brother. In and out. Man, it has been storming all weekend where I live. It's, actually woke up to some rain this morning. It's really nice. Glad I don't have to go outside, right? All right, beautiful 540 hold. I'm curious if they can keep it up though. I'm not convinced to get in yet, so I'm just gonna relax. No reason to hop in. All right, so this is that setup I like, kind of the buy model setup. Usually this third candle pushes past. So it is a good setup. All right, there's a push. All right, I think this is going to end up playing out. I'm going to be really safe. I'm going to wait for the break to the upside. It's Monday morning. No reason to just rush into it. Actually, let me make sure I'm on the right account. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, we're on the right account. Just making sure. Anybody hit any put last night? I hit a nice short last night, so I'm coming into the session pretty green. What am I looking for? I'm really looking for a break over this whole area, the 640 to 680 area. I want to see a push past. Because if you guys see the area we're kind of in right now, it's going to be our chop zone. If you go to the small time frames, it's just back and forth. It's Monday morning. I don't want to mess around in a chop area. I want to wait for price to tell me that it's actually going to continue. This whole area is 640 to 680. But I'd really like just to see them basically pass over 640. Should get a nice little pump. And if we could clear, let's just call it 700. We're good to go. All right. So we are tapping that 540 level again. Manic Mondays suck. Yeah. Mondays. I'll say this every time it's a Monday, but Mondays are statistically my worst day. Monday morning specifically, especially with we had a pretty volatile overnight, and we're right back in the chop area. These are the kind of zones where you get faked out, you get chopped around and kind of sweep levels. I mean, price is moving. You can scalp the hell out of this, but I mean, do you want to get into chop zone where you can only hold for 10, 30 seconds at a time? I'd rather wait for some confirmation, you know. And like I said, I'm going into this morning green, nice and green. Did any of you guys hit a play last night? I'm kind of curious. I know you guys are addicted to the chart. I never trade Sundays, but I happened to be sitting at my desk when we gapped up, and then we hit this resistance. And I was like, I'm gonna take a short right here. Rode it all the way from 640 down to about 550. So it was a nice little play on a Sunday evening. $200 points overnight. Let's go. Grab some 200K accounts. There you go. Nice. Hey, there's no time like the present to put them up, to deploy them. My man Gator slapping 200 points overnight. Let's go. So if this pattern plays out, we should get a push to the upside. Sorry about that. Good morning. I also shorted last night in green too, so slept in. Let's go. There you go, Becky. Yeah, I didn't let the short run. I just took it level to level. Level to level. I mean, it would have been nice to hold all the way down to here, but hey, almost a grand on a Sunday night. I will take that. I actually had a killer Friday afternoon. I took a long after lunch. It was like an hour and a half after I got streaming. 291. I rode it all the way up to 490. 200 points. It was a killer play. So I went into the weekend incredibly green. Started the week green. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. What about you guys? Anybody looking for anything specific? I want to see if bulls can push us out of here, basically. And if we can, my target's going to be about that 760 level. That is a clear. If we get a 760 break, it's game over. Bulls are just in full control again. But we are still, you know, technically in a downtrend on the daily. So you don't want to discount that. I'm sure if you draw a trend line on the daily, we're probably about at it. Well, we can't take our plays based off the daily. You know, we're in and out. We're day traders. As long as the PD high, but slow grind up. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking the same thing. I just don't know if I want to hop in until I get some confirmation. And I'm currently trading my Propel account. I probably trade the Orbit funded tomorrow. I haven't taken a trade on that new funded yet. It's been like 3 whole days I've held off. The temptation is real though. When you guys get funded, do you usually slap a trade right away? Well, no, she gets back tomorrow. So last day of freedom for me tonight. Or today, I guess. No, we have pumped quite a bit, but looking at the average daily range, we're looking for about 650, 700 points, and we're only at 3D5. So if my thesis is correct, we do have some room to run. Still got 3 more days in Greece. I am jealous, brother. I am jealous. My man's over there just drinking wine, slapping trades, living the dream. Living the dream. That's the cool thing about trading, guys. You can do it from anywhere. You can literally just bop around the world. Click a couple buttons, pay for your hotel room. But I hope you guys can see this range while I'm not really trying to mess with it. I mean, we get like 50 points back and forth. I think the move is hitting 540 to 550 longs until they stop working, if that's what you want to do. I have no desire to rush into it, so let's just be patient, y'all. Let's just be patient. And guys, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, the more people we get in this room, the more cool stuff we can do, like maybe some giveaways, maybe some flash sales. You never know, guys. Are you a full-time trader? Well, I mean, I'm with BluSky, but yes, I am. I could be if I wanted to. But, you know, I like to hang out here with you guys. Trading alone is boring, too. I don't know if any of you guys have done the full-time trading with nothing else. It is boring. It is unbelievably boring. And I found that I was really good at spending money when I had nothing to do, because I just go out and do stuff. How did I get into trading? So I've always bought stocks, but I just bought them and held them. Had some decent success with that. But then when the AMC GameStop thing hit, I put like a lot of my money that I had into it. And I rode it from $12 to $70 and made a ton of money. And that got me into investing. Full-time trading requires big money to sit on. I mean, I don't know. Realistically, you can have like a $5,000 account, trade micros, and it'll be all right. But you definitely need to have some savings, if that's what you mean. No, yeah. If you're trading on a desperation or something, absolutely. I agree with that. Done for the day. I have to stay disciplined. Good job, Louis V. My man had a 30-40 minute workday. Calling it a day. That's what's up. Seems like every time I walk out the door anymore, they come back -3. I always literally, I joke, is like if I turn my front doorknob, like $100 is gone. No matter what I do. All right. Bulls are finally doing it. Let's see if they can push us out. Got this nice setup here. It should push us out. But like I said, I'm gonna wait for the zone to break. I don't want to touch it at all. If you do want to get in, try to get in at these value lows, 560, 540 in that area. That's true. Becky has done a couple interviews with me. Both of them are about different subjects. So definitely enjoy doing those. I love doing podcasts. Again, I'm looking for a 640 break and retest. Something like that. So let's see if Monday wants to be nice and do what it's supposed to. If it's your first time here, let me know. Let me know if you have any questions about BluSky and of our plans while we're sitting here waiting for price to play out. All right, come on. Give us this push. Give us this push. Who else is bullish with me? Let me know. Let me know. All right, there's our kind of bullish flip level. Well, not flip level, but a big pivot point. We need to break above this for anything to happen. Until we do that, we're still stuck in the range, guys. We're still stuck. But we should break out. Yeah, I want to see a push up to about 660, and then a little candle close, and then I'll get it on the retest. It should be a nice level. Same exact play played out last night. Big flip point. But sorry, big yawn. I heard there was one you can, you can reset funded accounts. Yeah, you can actually reset every account we have, eval, buffer, and funded accounts. You can do it all. Oh, cool. Welcome in, Sydney. Welcome in. Thanks for bringing her in, Peter. All right, let's see if we get this break, guys. And since I'm already going in green and it's Monday, I'm just going to do 5 micros. But I want to see a clean break. It should. It's just taking forever. Why not 10? I don't want to give any back. If I logged off right now with the money I made last night, I'd be incredibly happy for the day. So let's just see if we can make some gas money, maybe some extra dinner money. But if you are long, I mean, this is a spot to de-risk or move your stop loss a little bit, but I believe we're going to push out. All right, 640. Stalling here, but we're going to get this breakout. And there we go. All right, let's see if we get a little candle closer. All right, still no confirmation yet for me. If you want to hop in without the confirmation, I like a 636 long. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Eric. If you've taken a payout, you can't reset your funded. If you haven't taken a payout, you can. Confirmation, I like to see a 3 or 5 minute candle close above the level. You can do the 1 minute, but the 1 minute's not as good. We should get it though. All right, there she is. All right, I'll go ahead and place an order in. Let's see if she comes down and gets this retest. I'm gonna do 640. Stops will be a little bit under 620. This one should get filled. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I have a target at 731 if we can break. I'm looking for right around there too. If we can get a clean break, I'm looking for 750-ish. Okay, I didn't get filled on that. Let's see if she wants to come down. If you happen to be long, first TP is about 680. The reason 680 to basically 700 is a target, just overnight highs. You can see how we're reacting at this level. So it's a nice key level. And I'm just trying to get in on a wick. Finally got my BluSky hats. And I'm all swagged out. You got a white shirt. We're just killing it over here with the BluSky swag. You know, you walk in the room with a BluSky shirt on, everybody knows you're a badass. All right, let's see if this is going to pay off or not. There's swag. Yeah, there is swag. Yep. Here, let me just drop the website. Can you even get your dog some BluSky swag? I will say the shipping is a little pricey, but what isn't these days? $700 yeah, exactly. 700 is kind of my first major test. 640 was first. We cleared that. We're going to try to get wicked in. Then we want to see 680, 700, and then 750 if this all goes according to plan. All right, let's see what we get filled here. All right, we're in, and then again, my cut is going to be a little under 620 if we decide to just break this level. All right, quick $100. Do whatever you want. Okay, there's 200. I'm going to take a couple off. Good stuff. All right, you see how easy that patience pays? Guys, that was $200 in like 15 seconds. All right, now we want to push over 664 to get any more momentum. That's next. All right, there's 665. Let's push it. Quick 25 points, guys. I'm going to take one more off. Let's keep it safe this morning. Nice, easy little play. You see how waiting just makes it so much easier, guys? Literally waited an hour for that setup, and it printed. We're 30 points up in about a minute and a half. So now we just want to see if we can actually get this push out. I'd love to see this candle close over 665. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah, once we get out of this play, I can show you where it's from. No biggie. No biggie at all. And remember, we're looking for 680, 700. 680, 700. You want to mark those on your charts. Almost there. There's 680. Boom, boom, guys. 40 points hit. Let's see if we can get this next push out. Actually, you know what? Let's just take it. I'm not going to mess around. It's Monday. Boom. Love that. That was a nice little play. Where is this level from? Looks like it's from Thursday, May 7th. Yeah. Thursday, May 7th. But absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Did anybody catch that play with me? Let me know. Mary, you're short. You faded me? Oh, how rude. How rude. Took that long trade from 640, just close it. Let's go, Peter. Good stuff. Guys, we do have a profit section in the Discord. If you want to flex those gains, let them know you took that trade with me. Definitely let people know. We want to pack this room. Like I said, guys, we pack this room. We can start doing giveaways, give you guys free stuff. So for the Bulls, you want to break 680 and 700. That's what we're looking for. I think it comes. But I'll take 40 points all day. All day. Let's see. What do we make on that play? Nice little $300. Take it. I don't know where else you can make $300 in under 2 minutes. Legally. What's up, Breezy? How you doing, my boy? All right, can they do it? If you are still long, you need the 680 break, guys. You should be deep in profit though. All right, there you go. Give up. Bulls are too strong. Yeah, Todd, definitely a slow grind, guys. I don't know. I'm content with 40 points. These base hits add up, guys. They add up very, very quick. If you aren't in, I mean, you can probably slap that same play again if you want. I'm not going to. I got my money. I'm happy. I'm content. Oh, who would have thought Becky wants to see if the Bears are here? Big surprise. Big surprise. Becky, I can't believe you just won't blindly follow me at this point. Let me guide you. Let me guide you to the bull side. You guys know stocks only go up, right? No, it's funny though. A couple of years ago, I was a perma bear. I was like only looking for shorts. Like this thing can't get any higher. This thing can't go any higher. You know what? And what did we see a few months ago? The thing just went straight up for like 2 months. The thing just went straight up for 2 months. So if you think it can't go higher, it can. All right, there's major PT. So that play is basically complete. Anything more than this, we want to see if the bulls can actually break it out and tap it up to 750. We need more people in this room to do a giveaway. Super goofy blocks. So if you are in the longs, first of all, let me know. And second of all, there is your target for 56 points. That is true, Marius. In a bullish day, you can still find bearish movements. Yeah, but they're just pullbacks to go long. Like, yes, you could have shorted this into my entry, I guess, but I'd much rather just go long on the pullback. All right, here's that breakout, guys. So this is happening. If you sold with me, don't have FOMO. You still made your money. Don't worry about it. We can always get back in. If we want to get back in, I'm looking at a 680 play maybe. But we have clearly broken overnight structure. This thing's probably going to rip. 725, 750. Okay, there we go, Peter. Let's go. Let's go. Sold 20. Okay. What's up, Top Gun? Headed to the day job? Hey, doesn't get much better than making money before going to your job. That is for sure. $838. I got 835. So we're on the same page. 760 is my like major TP. So if you do want to go long, I think a 80-ish entry is probably your sweet spot. So, man, yawning like crazy this morning. All right, there's 725. This thing's going to 760. Oh crap! I was supposed to put music on today. VR poll on Friday, right? It was dubstep you wanted, right, guys? Dubstep full volume. I have to go get my lights, put them in the corner. 725 and 763 are hidden trim spots for me. Let's go, Sinister. Let's pump this to the moon.
YouTube shit is gonna be a month.
All right. I'm off, guys. See you in Power Hour. Yeah, speaking of Power Hour, Becky and Matt will be on. I'm off, guys. See you in Power Hour. Broke Friday's highs. Where was Friday's highs? Friday's open up here, right? Yeah, I kind of wish I was still in, but like, whatever. Man, Monday mornings for me are always so busy. I have like a million billion DMs over the weekend. And on that note, if you do make like a support ticket over the weekend, give it some patience on Monday morning, you know. They will do their best to get to you, but Monday mornings are usually insane. So it's always interesting. I keep an eye on it sometimes, and like Friday at 6 o'clock, people are on support tickets. Kind of strange. You think it would be either during market hours or on Monday. Yeah, that's a good point, Mary. Some signal botting, I don't think is a sustainable way to make any money. Oh, 726. Okay, yeah, we did break it by a bit. What do you guys think? Should we take the 680? Should we hop back in? We got some time left. But yeah, guys, I know we do the live trading here. But you should also learn how to trade on your own. Don't just blindly take trades. I mean, we have our traders are great. Our BluSky traders, I'll put them up against anybody. But I don't think you should signal bot ever, just blindly following people. I did that in the beginning. It worked until it didn't, and then I lost a ton of money. And then what I do, I went somewhere else and I did it again, and it worked for a little, and then I lost a ton of money. So at some point, you got to learn how to trade yourself. Yeah, I'm here every day. My time slot is usually about 10:30 to noon, and Mike is usually on at the open. And then Becky is on in the afternoon. Basically, every day from 9:30ish to lunchtime, we have somebody on. And then most of the time from about 2 to close. I think today and Friday are the only days without somebody at 2. But Power Hour every day. You know, take a break in the middle of the day. There's no reason to sit and stare at the charts all damn day. Gotta have something else besides this. So there's our new break right there. Let's try it. Let's try a 680. We'll do it. We got some profits to work with. Let's get the blood pumping. 685. 685. What part of the country am I in? Why? I got a bunch of stalkers out there. I can't. No, I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida, on the coast. You work remote. You guys are my buddies. I just don't know. Man, where have you been? You just disappeared on us. We don't really do any like specific training. I can do like a lesson sometime if enough people want. I'm not here to gatekeep anything. You can pretty much find everything on YouTube nowadays, anyways. But once we get more people in here, we can start doing some more education. It's one of those things. Just as we grow, I don't want to teach the same thing like over and over and over and over. Gotcha, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. So entries could be 700 or 685, whatever you guys want. Make sure I have some music for tomorrow. Influencers do make money selling courses. I think the funniest ones are the ICT influencers. Like they literally learn from the ICT guy who all of his stuff is on YouTube. And then they just repackage it and sell it to you. There is so much nonsense. Yeah, you got to know what to look for. I'm not against like paying people to learn. I mean, you got to pay for college, you pay for all this stuff. It's just, there's so much crap out there these days. So much crap. This one might be gone. I don't know if it's going to come back. Yeah, repackage the same stuff that was around for 50 years. And you know what's funny? Is when people say like, oh, I made this strategy. If you're making stuff by yourself at this point, like, I don't believe you. Everything's already out. All right, well, there's our full target almost. Damn close. See if they can push it another 20 points. Anybody still holding longs? Right? They will find 4 different names for a break and retest and make it super complicated. That's what I love about ICT. You got a turtle soup unicorn, inverse fair value gap, all this stuff, but it's just a break and retest. Well, this is just the moment of truth to see if Bulls really want it or not. All right, there's 760, guys. Full target hit. Let me know if you actually held that. Because that's a 120 point play. ICT trigger. Oh, damn, she is ripping. All right, we might get that next level. Damn. I literally had the best entry of the session. Paper hands. I was paying for indicators, and I heard Mike say one day custom indicators are just multiple indicators put together and renamed, so I quasi-reverse engineer them. Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much make any indicator for free with AI these days. ICT names sound so much educated. Yeah, I guess if you want to sound like you really know what you're doing, I think trading should be as simple as possible. Trading for dummies. That's what I call my strategy. You want to know how simple it is? If we break this box, we go higher. I'm kind of tempted to chase this a little bit. I mean, we're clearly broken out. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys know his story? He said he was kidnapped and taken to a secret facility where they showed him how to manipulate. He actually, that's so freaking wild. Didn't he also say he created the algorithm that the market uses? Yeah, I don't know much about indicators though. I mean, if you look at my chart, I don't use them at all. I have VWAP on here because I know some of you guys like it, but this average daily range is all I use, and it's not even really an indicator. It's just how much the market has moved. All right, let's go ahead and let's chase this a bit. 754 entry. Market strong AF today. Market is strong AF, but we came in with a bullish bias, so I mean we shouldn't be surprised. Should not be surprised that it's ripping. It's just how high are we going to rip? Like, where's the next daily resistance, guys? We cleared this, so I mean, 830 would make a lot of sense. Sounds like he did a whole lot. Yeah, probably. Probably. Psych level 800. Yeah, those round numbers almost always get some kind of reaction. But let's see if we get tapped in. If I don't get tapped in on this one, I'm fine. I'll be 1 for 1 on the stream. Totally fine for me. Totally fine. Yeah, 830 is my target, Becky. Marius, absolutely true. Market structure and price action is what you need. See where the market wants to go and watch what the price does at key levels. Mark support, resistance, supply, demand, and look for reaction. You just described my whole strategy, man. That's all it is. Figure out which way the market wants to go and where to get in. Nothing else. And you can use indicators for that, but you don't need them. You don't need them. It really is that simple. It is that simple. That's why I think having a bias is the most important thing. If you guys watch me trade, I don't look at key levels first. I look at a blank chart like this, and I look at candle structures, and I say, okay, we are bullish. And then I go, okay, we're only looking for longs. Like, you guys have not seen me look for a short at all. I'm sure that there were some opportunities, but 0 point in looking for shorts right now, in my opinion, for the way I trade. I'm sure there's some people printing on shorts right now, but they're scalping. I'd rather get in one play and try to hold it. Like, realistically, we should still be in the 640 trade and up 150 points. But I'm very content with my my money this morning. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We got a few minutes left in here. I don't know if I'm going to get this fill. Am I going to keep the order open for the rest of the day? Probably not. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Mondays, trading wise. Got the move I wanted. I'm up really nice from last night and this morning combined. So I'm content with what I have right now. The bus is left. Yeah, if you missed the bus, just wait for the next one, guys. Don't try to run after the bus down the middle of the road. I don't know why, but all my suggested videos on my YouTube right now are wallpaper art. I don't know why. I feel like because when I'm watching the BluSky streams and they end and I just leave my YouTube up, it goes to a screensaver. It's so strange. I'm gonna bid 706. That's way down there. I don't know. I thought you already locked all your accounts. He is gonna tap 611. Let's see. I have some old levels here. 613. ES is on a ripper. Discipline makes a difference. Don't FOMO, don't revenge trade, don't overtrade, don't move your stop loss hoping it won't get hit. I don't know why I feel like giving advice that no one asks. I mean, that's literally the cliff notes of how to trade. If you just wrote down those rules, you'd be fine. All right, there's our hourly close. Incredibly bullish close. Yeah. They ended with that, so you get it a few times. Yeah, now my algo is just a bunch of wallpaper. Like, turn your TV into art, vintage birds, 1 hour HD paintings, moody floral, turn your TV into art, vintage slideshow, oil paintings, abstract. I gotta watch some music or something to get my algo back. Jaja, you're late, dude. Just rolled out of bed. I think we stopped the war, started the war, stopped it. Maybe we won it. I don't know. I haven't checked. Did we win it? But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. 1 for 1. If you made some money, great. If you didn't, let's do it again. Let's do it again tomorrow. Try to get you some cash. I'm gonna cancel this order. I'm probably done trading for the day. 3 o'clock today, Becky and Matt will be on for Power Hour. Oh, we got the podcast today too. So yeah, go take a break, come back. If you have any suggestions for the podcast, post in Discord. We're just going to be talking about a couple topics, debating, maybe yelling at each other, but 90% of the time we agree with each other. So it's not as exciting. But yeah, until I see you next time, guys, stay profitable.